Data breaches have become a daily headline. Millions of records are exposed every year, from usernames and passwords to emails, phone numbers, and even financial data. But most people stop at the headline. They don't understand what happens after their data is leaked. That lack of awareness is exactly what hackers count on. Before we dive in, pause and subscribe to Global Security Digest. Every video here will help you understand how cybercriminals operate, how to protect your personal information, and how to reduce your exposure to online threats. One small habit can save you from identity theft or worse. 1. Your data hits the dark web. The first stage after a breach is simple. Your stolen information is sold or shared. On the dark web is a hidden part of the internet where anonymity is the norm, and criminals trade stolen data like currency. Email addresses, passwords, credit card numbers, phone numbers, social security numbers, and other personal information are packaged and sold to the highest bidder. Sometimes hackers sell full identity profiles, which include multiple pieces of information that can be used to impersonate you. The moment your data enters this marketplace, it's no longer just stolen, it's actively being used to create opportunities for more attacks. 2. Credential stuffing attacks. One of the first things hackers do with leaked credentials is credential stuffing. This is a process where automated bots try your email and password combination on multiple sites, banking, social media, email accounts, online stores, hoping that you reuse the same login information. Even if your password seems strong, reusing it across multiple accounts makes you extremely vulnerable. In just seconds, hackers can gain access to accounts you thought were secure. This is why unique, complex passwords for each account are critical. Without them, one breach can cascade into multiple compromised accounts across your digital life. 3. The identity fraud chain reaction. Once your data is in criminal hands, it can trigger a chain reaction. Hackers can open bank accounts or credit cards in your name, apply for loans using your personal information, commit tax fraud, access medical records and insurance accounts, impersonate you online for scams or phishing campaigns. This chain reaction often goes unnoticed for months, sometimes years, and the longer it goes undetected, the harder it becomes to restore your identity and reclaim your financial and personal security. Identity fraud doesn't just cause financial damage. It can also affect your reputation, relationships, and future opportunities. 4. Monitoring and detection. Early detection is key to mitigating damage. Here's what you can do. Check breach databases. Services like Have I Been Pawned allow you to see if your email or credentials have been exposed. Enable alerts. Many banks, email providers, and services offer alerts for suspicious activity. Monitor financial statements. Regularly review bank and credit card statements for unusual transactions. Use dark web monitoring. Some identity protection services actively scan dark web marketplaces for your personal information. Change passwords immediately. If your credentials are exposed, update them on all accounts, especially those that share the same password. Monitoring is not about paranoia. It's about being proactive. The earlier you detect suspicious activity, the faster you can contain the impact. 5. How criminals exploit leaked data. Hackers don't just sell your data, they actively use it. They may target you with phishing emails crafted using your real information. Attempt social engineering attacks to gain further access. Leverage your personal data to bypass security questions. Access accounts where you reused passwords or security questions. Even partial data can be dangerous. For example, your email combined with your birth date and phone number is often enough to impersonate you to a customer service agent. Every small piece of information adds to the attacker's toolkit. 6. Financial and emotional impact. The financial impact of leaked data can be devastating. Stolen funds, fraudulent purchases, and fees from recovering accounts can accumulate quickly. Recovering your identity often involves legal paperwork, contacting multiple institutions, and potentially months of work. The emotional impact is just as significant. Victims often experience stress, anxiety, and a sense of violation. Feeling secure online becomes difficult, and trust in online services erodes. Awareness of these consequences is crucial. Understanding the risks motivates proactive security measures. 7. Prevention is better than recovery. Preventing data leaks is always easier than dealing with them afterward. Best practices include: use strong, unique passwords for each account. Enable authenticator apps or hardware keys instead of SMS 2FA. Regularly update software to patch vulnerabilities. Be cautious with the personal information you share online. Educate yourself and employees about phishing and social engineering. Taking proactive steps reduces the chances of your data being leaked or exploited. 8. Post-breach action steps. If your data has already been leaked, take immediate action. Change all passwords associated with exposed accounts. Enable multi-factor authentication wherever possible. Check your accounts for unauthorized activity. Place alerts or freezes on credit reports if financial information is involved. Monitor email and personal info for unusual requests or login attempts. The faster you act, the more likely you are to contain the damage. 9. Real-life example. A recent breach exposed millions of email addresses and passwords from a popular online service. Within days, credential stuffing bots attempted logins across thousands of other websites. People who reused passwords across accounts saw their social media, email, and banking accounts compromised within hours. Some individuals later reported identity theft months after the breach, with fraudulent loans, unauthorized purchases, and fake accounts opened in their name. All of this started because a single piece of data entered the dark web. 10. Awareness is your best defense. Understanding what happens after a data leak is critical. Hackers move fast, and every exposed piece of data is a potential attack vector. Monitoring, unique passwords, MFA, and cautious online behavior significantly reduce your risk. Before we finish, take a moment to subscribe to Global Security Digest. Protect your personal information, educate your friends and family, and stay alert. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to be aware. And comment if you've ever experienced a data breach. Remember, once data is leaked, it's often already sold. The sooner you act, the better your chances of minimizing the damage. Stay informed, stay secure,